Hello, John and Happy Place learners. This session we are working on collage on watercolor, ink, or any paint background, and it's all about being playful, changing, altering those images the way you want it. Maybe as a child you were drawing mustaches on faces in the magazine, so it's about tapping back into that kind of creative freedom and doing what you want and how you want it. I would encourage you to combine images, add something to the images, work with the phrase, and also work with the drawing all in one piece. Have fun, and I'm looking forward to what you create. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, so I'm going to create my first layer, which is going to be just the abstract watercolor background. Again, you can use any paper because this is not like watercolor painting. It's more about creating diverse backgrounds. If you use a cardboard or paper that's gonna buckle a bit, don't worry about it. Just go with what you've got at home at the moment. So my first layer is going to be wet and wet with watercolors. I'm using liquid watercolors, but again, use what you have. I noticed I haven't used them for a while, so I just want to get them used. Apply plenty of water and then your paint on top of that and allow that dry. The second stage will be getting some magazine cutouts, combining collage and pen work on top of that with some phrases from magazines as well. So let's get started. Just water in small, I would say majority of area is covered, but not everything. I'm just going with my watercolor. I have some yellow, so I will create some green. And I'm just dragging this color to do the work for me. And my last touch, it's going to be some pink magenta in this area. That will give me a little bit of purple when it's mixing with blue. Wet brush. Okay, I'm gonna leave that to dry. You can leave it to dry naturally, or you can speed it up with the hard dryer. Now, if you get too much water, like here, all those puddles, you can always use tissue and just get it off the paper. Okay, so I'm going to come back when it's dry. Remember, it's going to be a bit lighter because watercolors tend to be lighter when they dry, and I will go with my images on top of that. Here is my dry piece now, and I'm going to go with collage and images to apply them at the top, and I would like you to be as playful as possible. So use a variety of images and maybe things that you wouldn't put together. Also, there's a tip of using sometimes patterned paper, like this one comes from actual trousers fabric image, and use it in a new way. Also, if you happen to be using masking tape like I did for the frame, but you don't have to, don't be limited by this frame. So here I'm going to outside that frame with this small piece. So yeah, glue your pieces, create new meaning. It's about creating new meaning. And then with the black pen, we are going to add additional drawing to alter those images a little bit further. So I think that I'm going for that. I quite like that. So I need to remove this. I just had this thought how you could also work both ways, vertically and horizontally. So with that image, I'm going to glue it. So that will go beyond the frame. I can always cut it out later, or leave it. Then I have my fish. And it says future starts today, so that's quite interesting. Why not fish? Quite like how this fish is looking on the watercolor background. With a black pen, add the drawing wherever you want. You can outline existing image, so that will give it more definition, but you can also add elements like here. I'm adding this circle. I'm also outlining. And here is the part that you can have a really playful approach. Change those images to whatever or however you want. Small bubbles coming out of fish. Maybe adding body to that fish. Okay, and you can just carry on, alter the features inside, alter it outside. So let me work on that a bit more and I'll show you the finished piece. Okay, so that's the card so far. I still want to work more on the stars and those bits coming out of her. I don't know if that's a hat or whatever it is, or horns. Then I want to color some of the parts of the fish as well. And just maybe work more on drawing, but I wanted to give you the main kind of idea where you can go with that. Be playful. Looking forward to see your work.